All right, y'all. My brother Kam, he did a video, man, where he was just trying to, he trying to reach out to the sisterhood and try to help them, man. Try to get more marriages put together and trying to make it work by just giving them some advice, man. Some good real advice. Not trying to ask nothing from them. Not trying to take nothing from them. Brother just trying to give them some advice, man, so they can win. And even still, even still, man, they fighting with the brother, man. And I think it's shout out to brother Kam. He was giving them advice. It's so straight. It's hard for them to understand it because most men don't tell them the truth that's straight, and they're not used to it. And when they hear it, the truth, because they're not used to hearing the truth, they take it as an offense. And so we're gonna go on this ride with brother Kam. Shout out to brother Kam.
Proof that you a good wife or you wifey material. The lease. You there? Can you hear me?
You hear me?
Yeah, there you go.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, Kam.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. I had to put back on my Sabbath church attire. I just came from like Sabbath service not too long ago, single.
Yeah, that's right.
So I had to chime in.
Yeah, I'm all ears. I'm all ears. What's your thoughts on black and single on Christmas?
And even Latinos, I looked at your man's Lucky, the one that's in the comment section, just bought a house and everything. Yeah. Good looking brother. It's I think it's a good woman. It's a lot of good people out there that's just unfortunately finding ourselves single in this pandemic. Yeah. And I don't, as an Israelite, I don't do these pagan holidays. You know what I'm saying? But it is, you get time off and I find myself, a little lonely right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's talk about it. What does the loneliness consist of? Like, what are you yearning for?
Okay. Now, he asked her a good question. He asked her a very good question. Hey, you're lonely. What is it that you're lonely for? What is it that could resolve this loneliness? Very good question, straight to the point. Now, let's see what kind of answer we get.
I'm actually dating someone, right? But he has 2 kids, so I find him always, and he's a single parent, dealing with his 2 kids, and unfortunately, and I think we've probably been off and on for about a year, but he.
Okay, so let's take her words. She said she's dating a man with 2 children. Already, he doesn't have a lot of time. He's a single dad. He doesn't have a lot of time, right? Now they've been off and on, meaning she's been dating other people along the way. But she's wondering why she's lonely, because she's already showed him that she's willing to date other people if times get too hard. So he sees that already. So he doesn't look at her as somebody who will commit in a marriage. That's why he's not offering that to her. That's my viewpoint of it. We'll see what Brother Kam says about it.
He's really, he doesn't really want me to meet his kids yet. And I don't blame him because I've broken up with him like a million times. And I feel like I'm ready to break up with him again because in a day like this, we should be together, and just like I got time off, he's off. But he said he's at his pastor's house. Like I was coming from church and I was like, thinking that I could kind of maybe go to his house and meet his kids for the first time. And he came at me with was going over his pastor's house at 4:00. So I don't know if it's game. He's a Nigerian fella, and
it just gets worse and worse and worse. It's worse and worse and worse. Not the fact that he's Nigerian, but just that he's a different culture. She could have said he was Swedish. It's a different culture. Now you trying to run around behind a dude of a different culture. He's already got 2 children. You already been showing him that you're not going to stay monogamous with him. And now he's a different culture. Holy smokes. Save us, Brother Kam. Save us.
And, and then he's like, we're different when it comes to religion, and so I find it really hard to like, so for example, like even with Lucky, shout out to Lucky in your your live stream right now. But, I seen like Jesus on the cross, and I just seen like, he had some Aztec figures, and
Who, Lucky
then
or your
Lucky, like I'm jumping all over the place. I'm just saying it's a lot of people. Like I just find that I'm better probably suited for like a Hebrew, or somebody like that is the same Israelite faith as me, because it's really hard to find. It's really hard to find somebody that's in the.
Wait a minute. Those brothers they on the corners. They out here on Slauson and Western. I can tell you where to find them. They out here. Come out here to L.A. They're on Slauson and Western. They're on Vermont and Slauson. Pushing the program. Sundays. Sundays. Or even during the week. They're easy to find. Very easy to find. All right. Maybe it's me. I need to let Kam do it. Okay. Go ahead, Brother Kam. Go ahead and let us know what's happening.
The faith that, that hasn't taken the juice, I guess, that's another thing that kind of threw a wrench in the whole game. If you're not about that, I guess that vaccination,
yeah.
If you're not with that vaccination, it's really, that's another thing. I meet every man that, when I've had my breakups with the Nigerian dude, everybody is like vaccinated. Mm-hmm. And I don't want to mix.
Are you a mother?
I am a mother.
Your child or your offspring grown?
I have a 30-year-old son. I started early out here on the West Coast. I started back in the 90s, baby. I have one son. He's 30, and I have a grandson, and I'm in my 40s. So.
Right. What was I going to ask you? Do you have a question, like based on what we're dealing with? I hear your comments and your statements. So now.
Yeah, I came in when you were talking about what's a value, like a wife material. So I was really kind of chiming in, wanting to like be in your background, just kind of wanting to hear from you, like that.
Yeah, so to me, like I said, a wife material is a woman that you can observe that respects herself. She respects herself. You don't have to be locked in on certain religious type beliefs or whatever, but whatever her belief is, if it's causing and leading her, inspiring her to carry herself with self-respect. She not clapping her ass or butt, on the Instagram, or she not talking wild and loud and like a sailor cussing, and she's keeping it wife. She's keeping it wifey, whether she's single or not, whether she's in private or public. She moves like a wife. You know what I'm saying? So regardless of, the kind of the challenge for a woman like that, though, is to come across a man that she's not going to be able to change a man. So she got to decide, do I want to be up? Am I flexible enough in whatever he into to I can still hold my belief in place, system in place, and still be able to compliment him or conform to what his belief system is.
So he gave her a lot of good game right there, right? Basically told her, hey, you're going to have to, you still going to have to, whatever religion or whatever his program is, if you going to marry this dude, you have to show the man you want to be a wife. Men, you got to show them how they going to win. You can't say, oh, I'm going to show you how you going to win after you marry me. That ain't going to work. That's what most women's program is, right? Well, I'm not going to wash your clothes until you marry me. I'm not going to do this until you marry me. I'm not going to make you nothing to eat until you marry me. Right? That's wrong. That's a bad way to get men. good men, rather, I should say. Bad way to get good men. Better way to get good men is show the man how he's gonna win. Show him how you gonna be a good wife. He should see that whenever he look at you, he should see a wife. But you know what he see? He sees somebody he know that's gonna flip the script whenever they get a chance, right? You already said you was out there in the streets and you left them and you back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. When you do the back and forth thing with a man, you letting the man know that you ain't got no loyalty to him. And so why is he gonna marry you when he sees that you ain't got no loyalty? But women, I don't know, you guys got in your head like you think, oh, well, he'll see that I'm real loyal once he marry me. But he ain't ever gonna marry you because you already showed him that you wasn't loyal. Anyway, let's let Brother Kam fix this joint.
Yeah. I mean, and as Israelite women, we're taught to be submissive, sort of like a Muslim woman, somebody who practices Islam. We're taught to be submissive, and it's just you looking back at other women examples in the Bible, like Esther or like Sarah. Sarah called her man Lord. I was like, ooh, I can't wait to meet me a man that I could just be like, my Lord, my
man call you Lord if he knows you're gonna leave him whenever you get pissed off. Why is that kind of man gonna find? How's that man gonna find you? But I mean, Brother Kam gonna explain all this to her, but we'll see. I mean, see, you got to be thinking like you ain't showing a man how you gonna be a wife. You showing him how you gonna be for the streets if stuff go bad, but you want him to wife you up. How does that work?
Lord, you get what I'm saying? I want to not worship my man, but when I get this second chance at love, I'm definitely going to just basically shower him with love and affection and respect and just a woman that is submissive. But I believe in order to be that woman, he's got to be a good provider. And not to say I've got 3 jobs. Mother makes money. You get what I'm saying? I work hard and got everything that I want, but not that man. You know what I'm saying? And which is so valuable. I'm looking for that king. But in another thing, in order for me to be submissive, we can't be unequally yoked. That's why I said I have to probably meet somebody in my same faith, because if you over here doing Christmas and believing in idol worship and paganism and you going to church where there's Christmas trees, and it's just I'm not.
She basically just took out 80% of the men out there, right? She just took them out. Bam. Not, hey, I just won't go down there to that, but you can do what you got to do. But she's just saying straight out, I don't want to be with a man that's involved with anything like that. Okay, you can do that, but remember, you just shrank the pool of men to pull from 100% down to 20%. Okay, that's the pool of men you got to deal with now.
Into that, I can't respect that. We're going to be unequally yoked.
I get it. I agree. And the difficulty for a woman is supposed to marry up. She's supposed to marry up in wisdom. The man that you get with is not supposed to be less wise and less knowledgeable than you. You're supposed to marry a man that's more wiser and more knowledgeable, more experienced than you. Otherwise, he can't lead you.
And that's my real challenge. That's my real challenge, baby, because I have been studying, to me, value and being learned. Not only are you have to be business savvy and business smart, you know what I mean? Because I am that. And not that because I'm college educated and because I have certain type of jobs or because I make money, I'm better than. But when it comes to that word, when it comes to that knowledge of, where this world is headed to, because we're going to go through the tribulations. We're going through all of that right now. And I need to know that I got a man that can shoot, that we could live off the land and go into the wilderness and fight off the.
Now, she's further cutting the pool of available men down to she's further cutting the pool of available men down, right? Well, she don't even realize it. She don't even realize it. Brother Kam, he's been really nice to her, but we'll see how it goes. Come on.
These wicked rulers in high places. Yeah. And that's really hard.
That's right. What do you think a man needs though? Like
oh, he need a good help meet. He needs some.
But look,
yeah, go ahead, baby.
Listen to realistically, like, because you know exactly what you want, right? Mm-hmm. So let me rephrase that. What do you think a man wants? What do you think a man, not a boy, what do you think a wise husband, man wants in a woman?
Wow.
What does he want you to be like, sound like, look like, move like? Like, what does he want? Like,
that was a good question. That was a good question. He put her on the spot, but it was a good question. Now let's see what she says.
I know what you want, and you mm-hmm. said he got to be this and he got to be that, but we're the endangered species. You know, y'all outnumber us crazy. So it's really about what do he want? Are you what he wants?
Well, let me just kind of elaborate on that. In my perception of what a man wants or what a man needs is someone that could complement whatever business he has going on, take care of home, someone that could absolutely hold the home down. And you looking at a chick that, or a woman or a sister that can actually hold down 3 jobs and hold her house all the way down. Someone that takes care of all, just the home.
Yeah,
whether it's the
you said jobs, though. You said money. You said 3 jobs. So that's already putting his pants on you. Now you're trying to put his pants on you.
I don't want to work 3 jobs, but I'm a single woman, so I have to.
Listen, the question was, what does a man want? What does a man want?
So now he's showing that this is how women a lot of times will respond. They will tell you what they want a man to want from them. They don't tell you what they want a man. They don't tell you what they think a man would actually want. She just told him, he asked her, what do you think a man would want? She told him what she wants a man to want from her, right? Because those are all the boxes she checked. But now he's going to ask her again, because obviously she didn't understand what he was looking for in the question, right? Okay, now he's going to ask her again.
Somebody that can hold down the home, somebody that can hold him up wherever he's lacking or maybe fall short of, someone who could come in and be that receiver. You know what I'm saying? If he's the quarterback, okay, the Most High is the coach. If he's that quarterback, he's got to need a good receiver and somebody that can run the play and take it on and do the touchdown. Okay, so that means I got to be able to take care of home, and then wherever he may need help in business to be the better him, that better half. I just believe a man needs a better half, and then somebody that can make him feel good, rub his back, lift him up, give him words of encouragement, and go ahead.
What do you think a man wants a woman?
So she did it again. She told him, they asked her one time, hey, what do you think a man would want from a woman? She told him what she wants a man to want from a woman because she checks all these boxes. Then he asked her again, what do you think a man would want from a woman? She said more things of boxes that she checked, right? She said again what she wants a man to want from a woman because she checks those boxes. Now, I think Brother Kam is going to he realizes he has to rephrase and reset the question up so that she can properly understand that it's not about what she wants. It's about what the man wants that she wants to attract, right? Okay, so let's finish up here.
To look like all that you're saying is beautiful. What if she's fat? What if she's out of shape? What if she's full of tattoos? What if she's like? What do you think a man? The first thing that a man is going to catch a man's attention?
Well, we're I'm a believer in a woman should dress modestly, and a woman should have respect for herself. Just someone who is not out there, like you said, dropping it like it's hot, whorish.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about that. I had a call come in. But someone who's whorish, just somebody who dressed modestly and be respectful of him, respectful of herself,
What do you think her physique should look like?
Well, a woman should.
Asked her a good question. Now you went in. You stuck the knife in a little deeper, right? Now I think he touched a nerve. Watch, we're going to listen to what she got to say now.
Keep herself together. You know what I'm saying? He should come home. When he come home, she should be clean. She should be,
No, listen.
Yeah.
Because you're talking about activities. I'm talking about in shape. Like, you know what I'm saying? What is her shape? What is the work that she was already supposed to do on herself to attract his eyes in the first place? And
that's what I'm saying. Clean and taken care of. Even if she's a big bone woman, because I'm not no skinny chick.
Such thing as big bone.
Overweight, little motor love, whatever you want to call it, thick.
Okay. So he basically tried to say it in a nice way to say to her, what if you are allowing the sexual tension to drop dramatically in the relationship? Is that okay? Basically, that's what he's asking her. If you're as the woman who controls, most women control the sexual tension in the relationship. If you are allowed that to dip because you let your appearance go, is that good? Basically what he's asking her. So let's see what she says. So now she's trying to find all these different ways of saying, fat, without being harmful. And, shout out to Sister Duluth. No harm, no foul. I'm trying to put her down or nothing like that. But I'm glad she's had the guts to come on to Kam's show and just show how women think. You know what I'm saying? Just how women look at the situation. Even though you shooting straight at them, they take that straight shot as an offense, right? All right.
I do strive, and I do believe that women should strive. Even if you're in a relationship, you should keep yourself up. Same goes for the man, though. But a woman should keep herself up. And what I was trying to get to is being clean. See, a Merry Christmas text. See, people so disrespectful. They don't even know you don't even really, you ain't into that. But anyways, women should keep themselves up and be attractive and for their man. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the night, if I'm already clean and we ready to go, because I think sexual chemistry, and you got to make sure you satisfy your man.
You should be attractive according to who? According to what you think is attractive, or according to what he thinks is attractive?
Awesome question. Now, you see her already squinting her eyes like, what? Wait a minute. What? I already told you what I want a man to want in a woman because I check all these boxes. Now she's like, wait a minute. You bringing up boxes I don't check. So now she's getting upset. But Kam's keeping us cool. Let's see how it goes.
According to what he thinks is attractive. And if you know how to keep yourself up, that's what attracted him in the first place. So you should keep that up. If that's what he likes that kind of outfit, if he likes when you wear your hair like this or whatever, you should try to continue to be attractive to your man.
That was a good answer. But unfortunately for her Brother Kam is going to stick the knife in a little further. So let's let Brother Kam do his thing.
talking about clothes though. I'm a husband, right? I'm a
Right.
husband. I'm trying
Right.
to, because you still kind of haven't asked me what.
I'm
You know,
sorry.
no,
Sorry. Go ahead. Yeah. What would you like? Because you asked me the question.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah, so I'm trying to tell you what a man wants.
Come on, tell me. That's what I'm here for, Cam.
To be physically in shape. A man wants you to be in shape. A man wants you to be at the gym. That's
her what she said. She said, "Damn," right? Because she don't check that box, right? So she said, "Damn." And you ain't chasing no children around the house, so you ain't got no excuse. Your child is 30 years old, probably been out of the house at least 10 years, so you got time to go to the gym, or you at least walk on a treadmill at the house because you got them 3 jobs. Hallelujah, sister, but it's a lot.
First and foremost, even if your face ain't video vixen or whatever, he can tell how you respect yourself by if you keeping your body in shape. That's why strippers get the most attention from dudes, because their bodies are in shape. They want you.
Well, that's gonna be a goal this 2022.
Yeah. If you got your body in shape, that's 75% of the attraction thing right there.
Right. But you know what about that though? And that's where I think men, y'all have it messed up sometimes.
Now she gonna tell us that men have it messed up. God put us in a situation where we're attracted to your physical appearance. God made us like that, not us. But we have it messed up. We didn't make ourselves this way. This is the way God made us, so that we would mate select with women that we thought were attractive. All right, so let's keep the conversation flowing.
Because I get a lot of complaints because y'all want that good looking cute chick, but she gonna be in your pockets all the time.
So instead of saying, hey, I could be in shape and I could be that woman because I could be in shape, instead now trying to tell you not to chase after a chick that's in shape because she's gonna be in your pockets. Some of them, this is true, some of them will be, but I think all women will be in your pockets at some point. So to say that, oh, these young chicks will be in your pockets, if you commit to a woman, that woman's going to expect you to participate financially at some point, right? All right.
Y'all want that cute chick, but she's gonna be materialistic and she's gonna be shallow. You get what I'm saying? Y'all want that chick.
So here comes the shaming. Here comes the shaming, right? I'm going to shame you into wanting somebody fat, right? Or somebody that's not on top of the game, right? Because I don't want to have to go and put that kind of work in to make myself better. Let me just I'm gonna make you guys lower your bar, right? All right, let's finish up.
But that chick is dumb as rocks. Most 9 times out of 10. I've got homegirls that's beautiful like that, but they don't have a clue. You get what I'm saying? They don't have a clue. So if a man kind of always want that physical, like looking chick, if a chick like me, if you got with me in the first place, I'm
Look at Cam. Cam is like, man, this girl's on one, man. She on one. Now she trying to shame me for having having a physical attraction to a female and looking at her and being able to look at her and say, yeah, she's healthy. She's childbearing. She's able to bear children. Yeah, she's just what I need. She's in season, right? But she's trying to shame you into wanting a woman like that, right? Here's a woman probably not able to, not producing eggs anymore, or maybe if she is, it's a high-risk pregnancy, and nobody's probably really trying to have children with her at this point. I mean, but, she's still justifying, not working out by shaming you for wanting a woman that's in shape. That's crazy, which we have a natural desire for as men, right? We're looking for somebody that's worthy of bearing children. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. It's all good. All right. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on.
I'm not ashamed of myself. I mean, I'm not no size 8, and I don't have no big booty, but I'm not no obese chick either. See what I'm saying? So I keep myself up. I eat right. I take my supplements, and I do the best that I can with the jobs and the responsibilities that I have.
So now that
But I'm a good woman. And sometimes men overlook good women because they so busy wanting to look for that chick. So you gotta spend 2-3 hours in the gym. I'm losing money, baby. But I bought me a maxi climber, Cam. I'm listening to you, baby. I bought me a maxi climber. Ain't you proud of me? I bought me a maxi climber, and I'm gonna be working out. Okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely proud that you actually use it.
Okay. I ain't used it yet.
And don't care nothing about your money.
Okay.
If you think your money is your value, they'll just take it from you.
And I wasn't saying my money was my value. It's just.
Let me finish.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Like, if they hear you bragging about your job and your career and your money, then they know that that's what you worship. You know what I'm saying? So they'll be happy to relieve you from your money, because that's kind of foolish, and a fool and their money is he gonna know how to separate you from your money, or separate you from your credit, and then you're gonna be like, he did me wrong or whatever, because he saw that you valued money more than you worshiped him. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, as a black husband, what men want, what attracts a man, what a man respects. A man respects a woman that's in the gym, getting her body right. Just because you don't got a big butt, then you can do some squats. And you might not have a genetic thing for gluteus maximus, but you just work on your body the best that you can, and whatever that's going to look like once you're all the way in healthy shape, that's just what you're going to look like. You're going to be the best you. You don't got to look like this person or that person, but money ain't going to do it. You can't. That means you looking for you a sugar mom. You think, I don't got to get in shape, I just got money, so here, baby, I'm going to pay like I weigh. And you just trick mama.
Right. Nah, you know what? And I would have to say, I think I talked to you before. We have talked before. I am going through a divorce. Okay? And my divorce will be finalized. But that particular gentleman, I hear what you're saying, because it's resonating. I was the safe. I was safe. You know what I'm saying? He left his job constantly, because I would be the one that just, when you have a wife that can hold it down financially, I just felt like he took advantage of me, because I was in a good financial position. You know what I'm saying? And so you're right. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, even if I am a plus size woman, you know what I'm saying, around a 12, 14 size range, okay, I do feel like I'm still beautiful and I have value. But I hear what you're saying, and that
you are beautiful and you do have value, you just don't have as much value on the sexual market value in the sexual marketplace. That's all. We're not saying you don't have no value and you're, just nothing. You're a good person, and I can tell you got a good heart on you, but you just not. This man here is trying to tell you how to pick up your value in the sexual marketplace, but you ain't listening, because you want men you want men to want the boxes that you already got checked instead of wanting what they have a natural tendency to want, and that's gonna be tough on you. We see it's being tough already.
It does give me a lot of motivation, and I'm gonna have to say thank you, because I'm gonna take that into consideration, that what a man is telling me is that he respects a woman who takes care of herself, and she's not just financially, but some woman that's taking care of herself in the gym and working on her body.
That's more important to a man than anything.
Dang, that's deep.
And that's not shallow.
But that's kind of, I was about to say, that's kind of shallow though.
That's not shallow. That's an indication of how you value your own body. This is your temple. So if you don't care about your temple, you think you can just put name brand clothes on top of it and get some money and throw some money around. That's shallow. That's the shallow. The real value is if
what if you comfortable in your size? You comfortable in your skin?
You're not gonna have a man.
Man, he is sweat right between the eyes. Hey, if you're comfortable, you're just not gonna have a man, or not a good one, or not one that wants to invest in somebody of that size. Just not gonna have a man that wants that. There's men out there that will take somebody like you. Question is, are you gonna want one of those kind of guys? That's the question.
Like 14, you know what I'm saying? 16, men ain't doing. I see brothers be out there with the biggest of the big.
Okay, well, good luck.
But let me finish this little live, baby. You do your little iPad. All right. But I guess so. But it is, to me, it says a lot about men. That, what about my relationship with Christ? What about my walk, my religious walk?
If your relationship with Christ was on point, then you would be in the gym taking care of his temple. You would be.
Another one straight between the eyes. Woo, woo, Brother Kam. Woo, right between the eyes. Bam, bam. Okay, let's see how she come back off of this one. He got her on the ropes right now. Let me see how she come back on this.
But if I'm taking care of in my opinion, I'm taking care of my temple. I take my supplements. I take good stuff. I eat good. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been sick. I ain't took no vaccine.
How are you a plus size woman if you take care of yourself?
That's your opinion. Some men like big bone women. Some men like thick women.
You're big meat. Bones don't get big. You're big meat on top of it.
And another one right between the eyes. Got her against the ropes again. Oh man, Brother Kam. Holy smoke. Let's see if she stag off the ropes this time.
Okay, so what, you Kevin Samuels now, bro? You no. Kevin Samuels,
So, now, she finally got tired of the truth that he was giving her, and now she chose to insult the man and call him Kevin Samuels, not as in a good way, but as an insult. She said, hey, you insulting me by telling me the truth. I'm going to insult you by calling you Kevin Samuels. Right? That's how she took it. She taking it as insults. And he's just telling you, hey, this is how you win. I'm telling you how to win. You want a real man? This is what you got to do.
That where men they bash women if they a plus. I work too damn hard to be in the gym. Straight up.
Now she's actually hot, right? So she took him telling her the desire, how most men look at it, as bashing. Oh man, what they say? You can't make this up. Can't make it up.
I work hard, so I don't have time. I got me a maxi climber because, number one, I don't want to be in no gym right now in the pandemic full of sweaty, breathing people. So I got me a maxi climber to be in my house, and I'm definitely gonna work out. But to me, that is shallow. Like, I'm a woman that has values and morals. And I can cook, and there's so much more to me than just my weight. You know what I'm saying? That I can make you a deck and do.
See, she don't get it. She don't get it. See, she want to make you and me accept her like that and put her in the same category with women we're running to have sex with, and that's not the reality. But he keeps giving her the reality, and she just doesn't. She keeps spitting it out. She just can't handle it. She wants to live in her own reality. Her own reality is, I'm a thick woman, and men should be coming after me, because men do come after her, but they're not the kind of men that she want to marry, obviously, because she ain't married, right? Or she is married, but she's trying to divorce the husband she with now, and ain't nobody else offering her a better deal. Shout out to the sister, man. Shout out to Kam. Look at Kam. Kam like, man, how many ways can I tell this chick? Holy smokes.
Doing websites and do PR and have relationships and connections, and I could bring value to your whatever situation you got. See what I'm saying? What stripper can do that? What stripper can do that? All she can do is just lay on her back.
I didn't say stripper, but let me mute you right quick, because you're doing a whole lot of talking, and instead of like really digesting what I said, you jump to judging me, clearly letting you know that the physical health, visual physical appearance of a woman is 75% of what a man looks at. But then you take that and say that's a stripper, or that's superficial, or that's shallow, and you talking instead of listening to an actual successful black husband. You know, we don't care about money. And then you say, what are you, Kevin Samuels or something or whatever? If Kevin Samuels is saying something that I'm saying, then, you know, truth is the truth. Kevin Samuels ain't got no wife, as far as I know. I do. So I'm not Kevin Samuels. I'm Kam Muhammad, and I'm a black husband, if you can see right here. So if you just want to vent, I'll listen. But the actual show subject was ask a black husband, not try to tell a black husband about black men. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to vent, you're welcome to do it. You can speak.
Ooh, she's hot. She is hot like fish grease. Holy smokes.
Oh, okay. I don't know if you should still silence me.
Yeah, he was going on and on and on.
I wasn't. I just feel like if a man is just like, I feel what you're saying. I get you. And I appreciate what you had to say. And I'll take that into consideration going forward. But I just feel that there is so much more to a woman. But if that's what a man, that's 75% of what y'all looking for, then it is what it is. Maybe that's why I just probably will remain single, because I am looking for someone, because looks fame.
Yes.
People
and
get
looks going to be important to you as well on the other end. So you trying to tell her like, oh, looks ain't going to be important to you. I mean, looks going to be just as important to you on the other end. Anyway, let's leave it here. Shout out to Brother Kam. He tried to talk to her and tell her. Eventually, I guess she submitted to the fact that, maybe you need to think about the way Kam was laying it out to you, so that you can, at least get somewhere with it. All right, y'all. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Kam right? I'm right. Is Kam right? Am I right? Is Sister Deluce, a.k.a. Delight, right? Who's right? I think that, if a man is trying to tell you, and a man's been in a relationship for a while, is trying to tell you how, you should at least listen. Maybe you don't agree, but at least listen and try to take it in. Take the good from what you want, take what you can understand, and leave the rest. All right, y'all. Never be the aggressor, brother. Never be the aggressor. Peace.